Hello everyone, welcome to my gentle yoga class. My name is Maro. I hope you'll join me today for a yummy flow of yoga and meditation at the end of class. You will need a pair of socks. We'll only use these for the beginning of class. And we're going to work core today and pelvic floor and include a theme of arriving in our bodies, in our home. So hope you'll join me. Jump into something comfortable. Find a quiet space where you can practice, and I'll see you soon. It's going to be super yum. Welcome, yogis and yoginis. You will need your socks. If you want, you can put them on now. I'm wearing them now. We're going to use the socks here in the beginning of class. If you don't want socks, that's fine. And we will begin lying down today. So go ahead and find yourself on your back, maybe on a folded blanket, and we'll land in constructive rest. So your knees are bent and maybe feet are a little wider. Knees fall in towards each other. Let's take a couple releasing breaths to help us arrive in this moment here. So big inhale through the nose. Open your mouth, sigh the exhale. Good. Big breath in through the nose. Open your mouth and release. Last one. Your biggest breath in through the nose. And release that breath. Let go of any tension. Allow yourself to feel comfortable here, lying down on your back. You can modify any way that you need if this is not working for you. That is always an option in my class. Good. Maybe you've closed your eyes to help you draw your gaze inward. And begin here by feeling your body, your whole body as you lie on your mat. This place that you live in. Your body is your home. And you can place your hands on your belly if that encourages you to breathe a little better. And just begin to stretch your breath out in both directions. Breathing a little more in your belly with each inhale. And breathing in as far as the inhale wants to go. And breathing out, following the exhale as far as it wants to go. And bringing some awareness to the rising and falling of your belly. Encouraging your hands to move with your breath. And you might even see if you can breathe into your pelvic floor. So when we breathe into our low belly, low back, we're also reaching the pelvic floor. It's only natural. You may not quite feel it, but just encourage the direction of the breath to move downward and outward as you breathe in. And as you exhale, there's this gentle hugging in and up of everything. Pelvic floor hugs in and up a little from your wind to your rain. And the belly moves in and up. Just a gentle hugging, nothing too crazy. So explore that here for a few breaths as we wake things up. And sometimes it helps to make your breath really loud. Make as much noise as you want, encouraging that ocean sounding breath. Good. Let's do 5 more deep breaths. Maybe we breathe together and exhale wherever you are. Just allow all the breath to come out of the body. And then big breath in, breathe into your belly. Exhale, release that breath. Good. Inhale into your low back and your belly. Exhale, let it go. Big breath in. Breathe into the pelvic floor, low belly, low back. And exhale, gentle hugging in and up of everything. Good. 2 more. Big breath in. Exhale, big breath out. Last one. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Good. Beautiful breathing, everyone. We can let the arms rest down by our sides. If you're not wearing your socks yet, this is when you want to put them on. And let's let the knees go out to neutral so they're not falling into each other. Just release them so they're facing the ceiling. Good. And then just bring your attention to your low back. And let's make sure there's a little bit of space between the floor and the low back to the best of your ability. So you're tilting your pelvis in such a way that you feel that curve in the low back, almost like you can thread a Sharpie through and it fits. Okay, so it's not a big space, it's not too small. Just find that perfect place. Beautiful. And as you inhale, go ahead and slide that left heel out on the mat, the length of your inhalation, keeping the pelvis neutral. Exhale, slide the heel back and encourage everything to hug in and up, just like we did earlier. Good. Inhaling, the right heel slides out, the length of the inhale. Big breath in. Exhale, sliding everything back and hugging it all to allowing everything to hug in and up. Good. So, this is what we're doing left and right. Inhaling, left heel out. Exhale back, nice and slow. Inhaling, right heel out. And exhaling, allow it to come back. Good. Keep going side to side like this. Just see if you can keep the pelvis in such a position that that space in the low back is always there. This means we're targeting the right muscles in the pelvic floor and in the deep belly muscles when you have your pelvis in neutral. And allow the breath to move the parts of the body. That way, we're optimizing the work that we're doing here. Good. And maybe when you exhale, see if you can feel the hugging in and up first, and then allow that to pull the leg back. Just a little extra oomph for the deep belly and the pelvic floor. Good. Now, the next time one leg goes out, let the opposite arm go up and over. So if your left leg is sliding out, right arm reaches up overhead. And exhale, everything comes back to neutral. And you'll switch sides. The right leg slides out, left arm up and over. And remember to exhale. Feel that hugging in and up first before you bring the limbs back. Good. Keep going like this. Staying connected to the breath. Really letting the breath move you. Let's do a few more rounds. Good. One more on each side. Nice and slow. There's no rush. Last one. Good. We'll come back to neutral. Pause for a moment. Just notice what that felt like. Allow yourself to feel your whole body, feeling at home in your body today. That is our theme. Good. And from here, we'll find a few pelvic tilts. If you want, you can lose the socks. We don't need them anymore. If you like to wear them, you can keep them on or you can take them off. And then find yourself preparing for bridge pose with your feet hip width apart and your heel bones as close to your sits bones as is comfortable for you. And first, we'll explore some pelvic tilting before we move into bridge. So, as you inhale, feel yourself tilting your pelvis forward just a little bit. It feels as though you're sticking your butt out behind you as you're lying down. And then as you exhale, tilt the pelvis back, and that feels like planting your low back on the mat. So, we're just rocking the pelvis forward and back. So, inhale, tilt it forward, create that space in the low back. And then exhale, tilt it back. You're planting the low back on the mat. So let's do a bunch of those rounds, moving nice and slow, and let the wave of the breath move you through this. Allow that inhale to tilt you forward, and then invite that hugging in and up of everything as you tilt back. And see if you can do this with a relaxed face, a relaxed forehead. I find that when I close my eyes and I do this, I'm scrunching up my face, like almost like I'm in deep concentration. But see if you can relax all the other parts of your body and just let the breath move you here. Super good for you, this movement. Loosening things up. I feel as though pelvic floor work and core work go hand in hand. So we will explore both today. Good. A few more rounds. And the next time you exhale, you're going to tilt the pelvis back, press into the feet, and then lift the hips up into bridge as far as you want to go. And as you inhale, lower the hips down, tilt the pelvis forward, creating that space in the low back. Good. Exhale, tilt the pelvis back, press into the feet, lift the hips, and squeeze your glutes. Good. Let's keep doing that. Inhaling to lower, tilt the pelvis forward. Yummy movement here. Exhaling, tilt it back, press into the feet, lift the hips, squeeze the bum. Beautiful. A few more rounds. Stay connected to your breath. If you have your eyes closed, see if you can relax your face. Maybe a smile will help with that. And I know there's a lot going on, but when you exhale and you squeeze the glutes, see if you can just feel everything hugging in and up, pelvic floor, belly in and up. Try that. Use your breath. Your breath's going to help you. So, really let the breath move you through this. Beautiful. One more round before we hold our bridge. And next time you're in bridge pose, stay there. Continue to breathe. Good. Press into both feet, feeling strong in the legs, lifting the hips up, squeeze the booty. Take a few deep breaths here. Relax the face. One more breath. Good. Release this down. Ooh, beautiful job. Just pause for a moment. Notice the effects of bridging, of moving. Good. Feel at home in your body. Allow yourself to arrive. Allow yourself to feel comfortable. Release any distractions or any um, inner critic opinions as to whether or not this is your home. See if you can let those go or make peace with them and just really feel at home right here. Good. So before we move a little more, I'd like to explore Kapalabhati breathing lying down. This is the first time I've ever done it lying down. It should be interesting. We'll try it together. So Kapalabhati breathing is a nice belly awakening. You're using your muscles. It's a passive inhale and kind of a forceful exhale. So you're snapping the belly back as you exhale, and the inhale should just happen naturally. You don't force it at all. So it kind of looks like this. So it's exhale, 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 exhale. So you're snapping the belly back. So let's try that for 10 rounds. You can count your own 10 rounds, inhaling deeply. And exhale, begin. Good. That was just a little introduction. You can take another big deep breath. And exhale, release. We'll try that again today. This Kapalabhati breath. For now, let's find some windshield wipers. So go ahead and let the feet flop side to side. The knees, flop side to side. Feet go as wide as the mat. And just allow yourself to find some movement here. And we'll explore that breathing a couple more times. Feels kind of funny, but it really lights a fire in your belly, really wakes things up. So it's a snapping of that belly button back for kind of a forceful exhale, a quick, forceful exhale. And then the inhale just happens by itself. You don't even have to bring attention to it. You're just focusing on the exhalation. All right, we'll try that again later. So let the knees drop to the left, allow them to stay there. And we'll find a reclined twist with a little psoas release for our core work. So bring your attention to your right leg, particularly your right foot. And if this is okay on the right knee, go ahead and heel toe the foot to the right. So you're aiming at getting your right knee and your right hip somewhat in line, okay, as long as that's a yes by all the body parts. And then right arm up and over. So you've created this beautiful line between the right fingertips and the right knee. You can even, if it's okay on your neck, you can just look up and make sure everything's in the right place. And if this doesn't feel good on the knee, you can modify. You don't need to go so far. You can just back out of this or place a pillow under the knee. All right. So land in this place. You can even place the left hand on the right side of your belly. And let's just relax into this and take 3 deep breaths here. 3 conscious, long, slow breaths. Relax your face. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more. Beautiful. And we'll release this. Come back to neutral. Let's find a windshield wiper to the right and left as a transition. And then let the knees fall to the right. We'll do the same thing on this side. Bring your attention to your left foot. Go ahead and heel toe the left foot over to the left so that you can aim at getting the left knee, left hip in line, left arm up and over. So modify this any way you need. You can place something under the left knee, right hand on the left side of your torso, just encouraging yourself to breathe in this spot right here. And breathe. We're trying to stretch the hip flexors so they don't take over when we do core work. We want deep belly muscles to work. So this is a nice way to ask the psoas to chillax and your other hip flexors. Good. Let's do 2 more deep breaths here. One more. Good. And we'll release this. Lovely. Come out of this. If you need to do anything here, like hug the knees into the chest, that might feel good. Rock side to side, or maybe you need some windshield wipers in between sides. Whatever feels good. And let's let the feet fall to the mat. Good. Let's find that Kapalabhati breathing again. You can do a round of 10 or 20. So you're inhaling deeply, and then as you exhale, go ahead and snap the belly back. So it sounds like this. Good. And it can be as fast as you want it to be. And you can take a break if you need one. Good. It just really wakes up the deep belly muscles. Good. Let's find reclined chair. We'll try Kapalabhati breathing here too. So you look like you're in a chair that fell over backwards. Knees are maybe over the hips. This is a little more challenging, or you can invite the knees to come closer to the body. But you want to find a place where you have about 10, 20% effort. Okay. So you feel this in your core. Your core is already working just to hold your legs up. All right. If you feel any crunchiness in the low back, plant the low back on the mat. All right. So once you find this, let's find that Kapalabhati breathing again. So you're inhaling deeply, and then it's a snapping of the belly. Exhale, 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 exhale. Four, three, two, one. Good job. Inhale deeply into your low belly, low back. Exhale, hug everything in and up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. One more big breath in. Exhale, hug everything in and up. Good. Inhale, touch the right toe down. Exhale, belly in and up. Come back to reclined chair. Inhale, left toe touches down. Exhale, recline chair. Good. Let's go side to side like this. Move with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. You can control how hard this is by moving the knees closer to you, makes it easier, right? More manageable. Moving the knees further away makes it harder. So just figure out where that sweet spot, where there's a hint of a challenge, and you feel like you could do this for a bunch more rounds. Stay connected to the breath. Take breaks if you need them. Totally fine. This is your home. So be good to your home. We're strengthening our bodies, working on lots of good things that the body needs, right? We're cleaning out the home, taking care of it right now, putting in all the right furniture that we need, maybe supplying it with the right books. Good. Keep going. Let's do one more on each side. You got this. Feel super strong in your belly. And release this down, feet on the mat. Maybe the knees fall in towards each other. That's what my body asks for after I do core work. Maybe you need windshield wipers, do those. Or maybe you need to hug your knees in towards your chest. Do any or all of those for just a moment. Deep breathing wherever you are. Good. Let's come back to our reclined chair. This time we're going to go side to side so we can work those obliques. So again, figure out what works here, where the knee's going to go, closer to the chest or maybe over the hips. All right, so as you inhale here, oh, and also you want to kind of glue the legs together as best you can, like they're stuck together and they're moving together. Good. So big inhale where you are, breathe into your belly. And as you exhale, let the knees drop to the right just a little bit, maybe 20%. Also, the arms want to go out to a T. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Inhaling back to center. Good. Exhale, belly in and up, and legs go to the left. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, strong core. Let the legs fall to the right as far as they want to go. Good. Inhaling center. Exhaling to the left. Feel super strong. So as you drop side to side, the opposite hip will come off the mat. That's okay. Just imagine like someone's pulling that hip down. So when your legs go to the right, it's almost like someone's pulling the left hip down to the mat. You'll definitely feel your obliques that way. So explore here again with moving the knees closer to the chest. Really feel your core wake up. Or maybe you want to move the knees further away from the chest. Makes this a lot harder. Another way to make this more challenging is to straighten the legs. Totally up to you which way you go. Just honor your body, honor your home, and do what's right for you today. Do whatever works. Good. Keep going. Just a few more rounds. You can do this. Good. The next time the legs fall to the left, hold them there. Continue to breathe and really feel as though someone's pulling that right hip down as your legs are just falling towards the ground, towards the left. So you have the sensation, this opposing force that's really waking up your obliques. Good. And then exhale through center. Let your knees fall to the right. Inhale deeply. Stay here. Continue to breathe. Same thing. Feel as though someone is pulling that left hip down towards the mat as your legs are kind of dangling here in the air, feeling your obliques wake up. Big breath in here. And exhale back to center and let's release. Good work. Whew. Breathe. And maybe you explore a little mantra with your breath. So inhaling, you can think, I have arrived. Exhaling, I am home. Inhaling, I have arrived. Exhaling, I am home in my body. Good. Do that for one more round. Good. Let's do one last round of core work. Nothing too crazy, but go ahead and find chair pose again. Actually, let's start with hugging the knees in towards the chest. So start here. Good. And as you inhale, send the heel bones up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, lower the legs down to the mat, nice and slow. You can do them with feet flexed or feet pointed, whatever feels good. And then inhale, back to reclined chair where we were before. And exhale, hug. Good. We'll do that 2 more times. So big inhale, legs go up. Exhale, let them lower nice and slow to the floor. Strong belly. You can point the toes if that feels good, or flex them. Inhale, reclined chair. Exhale, hug. Good. Last one. Big breath in, legs up. Exhale, strong belly. Slowly lower the legs down to the mat. Good. Inhale, recline chair. Exhale, hug. Beautiful job. Woohoo. Good stuff. And go ahead and fall to one side. You can press yourself up. Take your time so we can explore some movement on hands and knees. I like to take my folded blanket with me if you have one. Extra padding for the knees is always a good idea. Good. And when you get there, spread the fingers really wide in both hands. Spread the fingers in the right hand. Say hello to your right hand. Gosh, it does so much for you. Say thank you as well. Left hand, spread the fingers. Say thank you to your left hand. Good. Maybe you tuck the toes. And as you inhale, lean to the right, just a little bit forward, just a hint of a challenge in the wrists. And then exhale, left and back. And maybe you go as far as sitting on your heels, or as far as you want to go. So inhaling right and forward. Exhale, left and back. Good. Let's do 2 more like this on your own. Exploring movement in the feet and the hands. Keep spreading those fingers. Sometimes they like to come back in towards each other. Good. Now we're going to inhale left and forward. Exhale right and back. Inhaling, big breath in, left and forward as far as you want to go. Exhale left and back as far as you want to go. Good. Let's do a few more rounds like this. Perfect. We'll come back up to neutral tabletop. Untuck the toes. Go ahead and drop the belly. Lift the gaze for cow. And then exhale, round and tuck for cat pose. Good. Inhaling, arch the spine, look up. And exhale, round and tuck. Release the head and neck. Good. Continue on your own, a bunch of rounds. Exploring this movement. Of course, if you have osteoporosis in the spine, you want to keep a flat spine instead of rounding in the spine. It's not good. You have osteoporosis in the spine. So honor your home and do what's best for your home. Do what's best for your body. If you'd like to add organic movement here, you can always kind of wiggle and jiggle or move side to side when you're in cow. You can do the same thing when you're in neutral or cat, just kind of swaying side to side. It feels really good. So explore a little organic cat-cow here for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Good work, everyone. Go ahead and prepare yourself for downward facing dog. Of course, child's pose is always an option if you want to skip down dog today because it's just not speaking to you. So I like to bring my hands forward a little bit, spread the fingers again, tuck the toes, and lift the hips up. Upside down V shape. All right, so feel as though you're pressing the floor away. All right, relax your head and neck. And then bring your attention to your armpits and feel as though you're hugging your armpits into your chin. That should get your shoulders in the right position. External rotation here. Good. And lift the hips up high to the sky. And let's see if we can do this Kapalabhati breathing in down dog. Okay. So let's try it. So you take a big inhale and then exhale, exhale, exhale. Snapping the belly back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Big breath into your belly and low back. Exhale fully. One more breath. Big breath in. Fill your whole body with breath. Good. Exhale, release. Let's drop the knees and table and step the right leg through for a little lunge. Big inhale to come up. Good. You have an option here to stay in low lunge, or if you feel like tucking the toes and coming up into high lunge, that is fine too. I'll leave you that option. Good. Let the right hand rest on the right thigh. And then let's find, or maybe the right hand is at your right hip. I want you to find the place for that hand where you feel a hint of a back bend. So you're encouraging yourself to move up and back. Maybe it's just 1 inch or 2 inches. So feel length in the body. We're not crunching ourselves back. We're growing tall. Let that left hand pull you up and back, almost like you're pulling that top of a straw before you bend it over to drink. All right. Maybe the right hand wants to find the left thigh. Sometimes that's a nice place to land, or the low back. So just pause and stretch a little bit of the belly that we just worked. All right. A little back bend here. One more breath. Good. Release that. Come back to neutral. Keep the right hand on the thigh. And now we'll do a hint of a side bend to the right. You're stretching your obliques that we worked earlier, lying down. Good. Take a few deep breaths here. So this is doable in high lunge, just a little more challenging. So find your balance and your strength if that's where you are. Good. Big breath in, both fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, release, and let's find child's pose or down dog again. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Good. Press the floor away. Hug the armpits into the chin. Maybe a micro bend in the knees and you feel as though you're sticking your butt up in the air. That's right. Belly in and up. Good. If you want, you can join me for some Kapalabhati breathing. Continue to wake up the belly. So big inhale and then exhale, exhale, snapping the belly back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. We'll drop the knees to table, step the left leg through. Inhale, arms forward and up, low lunge. Again, low lunge or high lunge. Do whatever feels good. Honor your home, your body today. All right. Left hand on left thigh or wherever it is you want to place it to encourage you to back bend. So pull the straw up, fingertips up, crown of the head, reaching upwards. And then just a gentle back bend. You don't have to go too far. Just feeling that stretch in the right thigh and the belly. You'll feel it. You'll feel a stretch where we were once contracting and working your belly muscles, and breathe. Encouraging your breath to lengthen the body as you back bend. Good. We'll gently come out of this neutral, left hand still on left thigh, and then hint of a side bend to the left, just a hint. Hint of a side bend. You'll feel that, ooh, on the right leg, maybe the right side of your torso that you just worked. And breathe. Good. Come back, both fingertips up and over. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down. Good. Come back to your tabletop. And next, we're going to land on our bellies. Yes, we can't have a core day without doing some belly work. All right. So let your forehead rest on the mat. And then let your hands go wider than the mat, way wider. And you're on your fingertips. So you have what are called spider arms, right? Spider arms, spider hands. If you're not quite sure what to do, you can look at me on the screen and then try to do the same thing. The fingertips are going to stay on the ground. They're not going to move. Good. Bring your attention to your feet. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Good. Squeeze the bum. Beautiful. Kneecaps are going to lift off the mat. Good. Strong legs. Beautiful. Encourage the shoulders to move down the back, away from the ears. Good. Inhale, peel the chest up for a baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Keep squeezing the bum. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Good. Inhaling, shoulders away from ears. Exhaling, lowering the forehead down. Beautiful. Try to do a bunch more rounds. Feeling strong in the middle of your back. Feeling a gentle stretch in the belly. Very subtle. Just a few more. Are you still squeezing the bum? If you're not, give it another little squeeze. You got this. Legs are strong. Good. Let's do 2 more. You can do this. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more. Beautiful. Rest. Create a pillow for yourself. Pause here. You can come back to your mantra to keep your attention in the body, to stay in your home. Breathing in, I have arrived. Breathing out, I feel at home in my body. Breathing in, I have arrived. Breathing out, I feel at home in my body. Do 1 more. And from here, we will explore side plank. I'm so sorry, but we have to do side plank since we're doing core work. It's a super pose. So you're going to lean to your side. You're going to come up and just kind of sit to your side like this. Okay, so we can do side plank like this. Just bring your attention to that shoulder that's on the mat. So mine's my left shoulder. You want to make sure we don't like scrunch up the left shoulder towards the ear. We want a good foundation. So let that shoulder move away from the ear and down the back. Good. So you've got your pillar set up. So y'all, you lift your hips up. This is side plank. You will feel this in your obliques. Okay, here's one way to do it. Another way is to straighten both legs, lifting the hips up. All right, a lot more challenging. Another way is to kickstand that top foot, supporting yourself. I kind of like this way. So pick whichever one you want to do. Of course, if you're just feeling super adventurous today, you can do the full position, but you don't need to do this to get all the benefits. All right, even this is challenging. So find that place and let's hold this for a bunch of breaths until you feel that fire in your obliques right here. Super yummy. You got this. Breathe deeply. And then bring your attention to that shoulder that's closer to your mat, right? The hand that's down. You don't want the shoulder to come in. You want it to move down the back, away from the ears. Good. And feel strong in your belly. You got this. A few more deep breaths. Maybe you smile. You're making your home stronger. So good for you. 1 more breath. And release this down. Whoa. And go ahead and find yourself on your pillow again so we can rest just for a few breaths here before we do the other side. Take 1 more big deep breath. Make so much noise. This is your home. You can make as much noise as you want. Good. And then we'll switch sides. Go ahead and turn on the other side. I'm going to change and go this direction so you can see me better. All right. So I have my right hand down. Check in with that shoulder. Make sure the shoulder is moving away from the ear and down the back, right? That's where it belongs. And then same thing. You can just lift the hips up like this. This is side plank. You can straighten the legs or maybe kickstand that top foot, right? All right. So hold And breathe. Feel strong in your obliques. Ah, these beautiful obliques. Can you relax your face? Feel good about strengthening your body. Feel good about taking care of your home. Super strong. Let's do 2 more breaths. You got this. And release this down. Whew. Good work, everyone. Good work. All right. So from here, let's press back to child's pose. Just as a quick transition, you can rest here for just 2 breaths. Maybe you need to sigh a breath out. That might feel good. Big inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and release that breath. Beautiful. We'll come up through tabletop and then step the feet forward for a standing forward fold for just a few breaths. Release the upper body. You can bend the knees here as much as you want and just allow yourself to hang heavy. You can find ragdoll where your hands are holding opposite elbows, and you can sway side to side as well. Really release that head. It's a lot of strain to try to hold it up. Just let it go. You can even find stillness for a few breaths, just enjoying and savoring the stretch in the back of the legs. And on an inhale, you'll lift halfway to a flat spine. Exhale, fold. And inhale to come all the way up to standing, arms out and up. And exhale, release. Good. Find your Tadasana, mountain pose, just to get set up here. You may need a piece of furniture or the wall. If you have any balance challenges, you can use that with one hand. So first, get yourself set up in your body, in your home. This is the perfect pose to feel at home in. Lift and spread the toes and plant them back down on the mat. Good. Let the arms rest down on your sides, shoulders away from ears. Beautiful. So now you'll redistribute that weight into the right foot, micro bend in that right knee. Good. So we're doing a little multi-purpose movement here. You're going to try to lift that left foot up as high as you can and then hug it into your chest. So this is where you might need to hold on to something with one hand and hug it in. So we are working that standing leg, micro bend. Hopefully you're finding your glute. We're also using our core and we're challenging our balance. So a lot of things happening here, a lot of good stuff. Just keep doing one side. Beautiful. Hugging it in. Good. Let's do a few more on this side. A lot of stuff working here. Beautiful. Now we'll switch sides, come back to your mountain pose. Feel at home in your body. And then redistribute weight into the other foot. Micro bend in that foot, in that knee. And begin to lift the other knee up. Maybe you can hug it in. Good. Set it back down and just keep doing that. Working lots of things here. This is a multi-purpose movement. Super good for you. Super good for our home. Good. Breathe. Maybe smile. Good. One more. Beautiful. Release this and let's shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And find a wide-legged stance next. And bring your attention to your left foot. Turn the left toes out to face the short edge of the mat. Bend into that knee. So we can find warrior two. Good. Arms out to the sides. Beautiful. Feel your whole body here. Whole body, one unit, you're home. Good. And let's find a little flow. So as you inhale, you might even turn the palms up. Just inhale, arms up, straighten the front leg. Good. Exhale, warrior two. Big breath in, nice and slow, arms up. Exhale. Good. Inhale, I have arrived. Exhale, I am home. Inhale, I have arrived. Exhale, I am home in my body. Good. One more. Really feel this. Inhale, we have all arrived. Exhale, we're all at home in our bodies. Good. Beautiful. Let's find a little peaceful and a little extended side angle for just a breath. Feel strong in your body. Feel strong in your home. Good. And we'll come out of this and turn the toes forward so we can change sides. Turn the the right toes out to face the short edge of the mat, bending into that knee. Good. Arms out. Beautiful. Feel stable here. Warrior two, you're comfortable, right? You feel good in your home. Big inhale, let the arms move up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, warrior two. Good. Let's find our mantra. Inhale, I have arrived. Exhale, I am at home in my body. Inhale, I have arrived. Exhale, I feel at home in my body. Good. All together. Inhale, we have arrived. Exhale, we all feel at home in our bodies. Beautiful, a little peaceful side body stretch. Big breath in. And a short little extended side angle. Press into the back foot, outer edge of the back foot. Beautiful. And we'll come out of this. Lovely, lovely. Feet forward and just heel toe the feet together. Ooh, shake it out. Lovely. Come to the top of the mat. Let's make our way down. Inhaling, arms out and up. As you exhale, bend at the hips and the knees and fold. Good. Inhaling, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, come out to your last down dog, or maybe you need to find child's pose. Whatever works for you. You can do whatever you want here in your down dog. You can explore Kapalabhati breath for one last time. You can pedal the feet out, finding some organic movement. Just whatever speaks to your body, whatever your home needs. Listen to it and honor it. And we'll all meet in child's pose. Drop the knees. Good. Let your forehead rest on the backs of your palms or maybe on the mat or on a block. I like to create a pillow for myself in child's pose. Take a few more conscious breaths. And from here, ever so gently, we will find a seat so that we can meditate. Or maybe your home today is calling for you to lie down or sit in a chair. Honor whatever it is that you need. So find a comfortable seated position where you can find stillness. Okay, so take some time to make yourself comfortable if you're not. And once you arrive, feel free to close your eyes and let's settle back into our home. Feel the shape of yourself here, feeling your legs, your hips, your pelvic floor, just the entire pelvis, and then your torso stacked over your pelvis, front, back, the sides, and then the arms grow out of the torso, and your head and your neck. All of these things, everything in between, your brain, your organs, all that lovely stuff make up your home that you live in. I know you have a physical home, but this is the home that carries you for your entire life. So I want you to imagine that you're in this empty room that is your home, a physical room, and there's nothing in it aside from a very comfortable place to sit. And this empty room is the present moment, and all of your distractions are on the outside, maybe ringing the doorbell, knocking the door, looking in through the window. So may you stay in your body, feeling and following the breath, maybe, or exploring sensations in the body. And when you find a distraction has unlocked the door and come in, taken your attention away, imagine yourself escorting it back out. Like, hello there, grocery list or to do list. I'm not supposed to be focusing on you right now. So I'm going to walk you out the door and I'm going to go sit back down and focus on my breath. So try that today. See if you can close your home to the activities of the mind. Just be in the present moment. And you can continue to meditate to the end of class for just a few more minutes. You can even take your meditation into your Shavasana if you'd like. But this is an opportunity for you to lie down and just rest. Allowing your body, your home to rest. And if you're meditating, notice any distractions that have come into your home. It's okay, don't feel bad. It's a very forgiving practice. Just kindly escort them out. Close the doors and the windows to all the distractions and just settle back into your home, feeling and following your breath. And without moving quite yet, just bring your attention back to your body. And let's say thank you to the body and all the parts that work for us all day, every day. You can bring your attention to your legs, your right leg, your left leg, right foot, left foot. And as if you're bowing down to your legs, just say thank you. Thank you for all that you do. I know that you're doing the best that you can. And bring your attention to your hips, your pelvis, and say thank you. I appreciate all that you do. Moving up the body, feel your torso, front and back, the sides, and say thank you for holding all of your organs, your heart, your lungs. Might thank your rib cage for protecting your lungs. And feel these incredible arms and hands that grow out of our torso. All the things that they do for us. We don't even think about it. They're just there when we need them. Say thank you. And let's show some appreciation to our neck and our head, our face, our brain, any other things that are there that I didn't mention, the ears, your eyes, nose, and mouth. And maybe we thank our whole body and all the parts that work for us. And if you're lying down in a very gentle and slow way, you can make yourself up to a seat. So that we can end class together. Gently bring your palms together, hands at heart. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you take this appreciation of your home, your body with you into the day. As you nourish it properly, allow it to rest. You already moved today, so that's a bonus. So just enjoy your day and your week in your home. Namaste. Thank you.